We'll wait for a couple people to get here. But yeah. I think I'm ready. Oh, I need my mic. That's what I need. Let me grab my mic here. Hold this for a second.
I'm just gonna switch it around. Look at this. Quick here. We were putting that couple parts on here.
Wait. You turn it on already? Here. All right, guys, can you hear me? Hey, Melissa, what's up? Hey, Lee. We're gonna pimp a Prius, man. It's my brother's car. Yeah, it's lowered about an inch and a half, maybe. We wanted to go about as stock as possible because the thing is, we have some rough roads around here, so there's some. He was concerned about hitting stuff, so we kept it as high as possible.
Those aren't even from me. That was the previous owner.
Yeah, those dings are from the previous owner. That's not from my brother. But it's a funny car to fix up like that. It is. But you know what? Any car can be fun. You just gotta make a handle, right? That's really the struggle, is making a handle. So what we're gonna do, I think he was already showing you a little bit. We're gonna put the strut tower bar in. It's a Tanabe official, very nicely powder coated strut tower bar. Yeah, it does kind of. And then it's basically a TRD rear strut bar. I mean, sorry, not rear strut bar, rear sway bar, to keep the rear end in check. You know, make things handle well around corners. So it's already got a Megan Racing coilover suspension set up on it. We did that already. So here's the camera. I'll have Evan be my cameraman today. And
We call that a racing engine.
yeah, it's got a muffler on the intake right here. See that? So it's quiet. See?
She purrs.
She purrs, man. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these wipers off first, and then we'll get to taking the tray out and all that shit, you know. Oh, I did forget my one tool in the garage. I have to grab.
We're not on a stand.
There it is. Shouldn't need that. All right. Put that there so I don't lose it. All right, so I got my little tool for the next part. 10 mil. It's probably 12 mil up there.
He says, I want to hear it when you're done.
Do I hear it? All right. Is this 14? Yes. Got one there. One there. One here. Pop this one out. Okay. And this tray's got a bunch of clips and stuff. Let's pull this part off. There's this is clipped here. Underneath it's got these type of clips here. You just pinch them and push them through. If you can't manage that, you can use a little tool to get behind them, push that clip. It's not too hard. Sometimes you can't manage to do that, so you can pull them straight out too. It's just they have a higher chance of breaking if you do that. And someone's already broke some stuff on this car. All right. You got this tray. There's little clips underneath that you gotta release. And again, you can use your fingers. You can use a little tool. There's also these here that are, this is kind of the wrong tool to use to pull these out. Got a better tool. I've got replacements, ones of these. These are what a lot of people end up breaking, ripping apart when they pull stuff apart. Go around the other side of you, get the one over here while we're over here. This is a different style because when this was worked on previously, all this stuff was gone, so I just replaced it with what I had, which is fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm going to use a tool from underneath and push these in so they pop up. So it's already popped up. No, it's not. There it is. All right. Now, got it loose. Now, to get it out, this one's got to bend a little bit. There's a way to do it a different way. Here, let me relieve that corner a little bit. Put the hood down a little bit, maybe. Give me a little bit more room. I think on this level. This is always the difficult part. Oh, wasn't there a thing we did with the corners here? I forget.
I think last time I was helping and not holding the camera.
Oh.
I think I just bend it a little bit. Did we get all the clips?
Yeah, we got all of them. Yeah, like that. All right. All right. Now you got your wiper motor and mechanism right here. And that's 10 mil. there and here. Should be one back here. These long bolts, they're all the same style. If I can get in there. There we go. 3 bolts. And then this, oh, 4 bolts. My bad. There is a 4th bolt. Also, I will need a wire cutter. I'll need to grab that here. There is a clip on the back side of this motor. There it is. It's this clip right here. Press down on that to release it. Just very slightly. All right. This, I can pop that out with this little tool, I think. See if I can get in behind it. Oh, come on. There we go. That one, oh, it's all messed up. That's right. Someone broke that one. I put 2 zip ties in here in place of what it was before, so I'm going to go get a zip tie, a tool to cut the zip tie. All right. Okay. So all this wiring can go get fucking lost right there. It's perfect. Perfect. All right. Now, got one more bolt up here. 10 mil. There we go. My car has 3 of those bolts, so I didn't remember. Yeah. There's a little rubber thing back here that catches on this to support the back end of the wiper motor. So you just kind of have to maneuver it out to the left out of there. And then you gotta get rid of all these 10 mil bolts down here to take this tray out. And I think this came out separately, maybe. Oh no, this thing folded down, that's right. Okay, well, let's start pulling 10 mil bolts. Put those down here. They're all the same. Move around you here. I think this thing folds down too, doesn't it? All right. Got this one. This one. Got what? One back there. Go. And you get all the ones back there. Is that everything? I think that's all of them. All right. This is what they got to do an alignment if they don't have special tools to get back in there. They got to take this tray out to get to the top of this suspension. If they have to adjust this up here for the alignment, they have to take the all of that out. Unless they have a special tool to get back to here. So that'll cost you extra in labor, an extra hour minimum. That's my experience anyway. All right, so now we're gonna put the strut tower bar between this strut tower and this one. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna stiffen the chassis between them so that they don't flex when you hit bumps. You know what I mean? So your suspension does more of the work than your frame just bending, or your body just bending. All right, so let's get the instructions out here, and or not the instructions, but the rest of the kit. Look at it. Put this stuff safe, somewhere safe. All right. So here's what it's going to look like. We'll see what the final placement ends up being. I'm thinking it's probably going to be sitting somewhere in here. But that's just a guess. I don't know. It's exactly the same design as the one I had. This is so pretty. All right, let's get the, here's the box with the rest of it. All right, set this down here. Don't get scratched. Just plates, the manual, the rest of it. Came with hardware. Yep. Here's the markings saying which side goes where, passenger side and driver side. So it will be important to read these instructions. Probably not more than I just did, but probably don't need to know much more, but we'll see. We'll see. Sticker. You want the sticker? I'll take it. All right. Eight to 22 millimeter box end wrench necessary. Yeah, this is exactly the same setup as mine was, but this will be important to note. The markings. The hardware might be needed. I'm not sure yet.
Markings on the passenger side. No markings on the driver's side.
Yep. Get out of package. Now. No markings. No, there's markings right here. Is that what they're looking for? Nope, they're looking for... They're not even giving me what I'm looking for here. It should look like this. This has got to be the passenger side. Just based on how it's going to work. It's going to go in under here, and then the bar is going to come across right here. because they have to bring it out across from the tray. Normally I have a knife on me. Oh, there we go. Oh, that didn't really last long. Got this screwdriver, I guess. That works. Oh, there's extra part. There's 3 pieces, actually. Let's see what this is. Okay. Well, that's not at all what the instructions look like, but okay. It's a 2-piece for that side. It's really interesting. But yeah, passenger side has a marking. A marking driver side. Well, this one doesn't have a marking. It is exactly what I was thinking, but I thought it would be 1 bar. Wonder why it's 2. There must be no way to fit this in here with that piece on it.
It might have something to do with this box there, right there.
Yeah.
Is that the fuse box?
Yeah.
I think it has something to do with that.
Well, I think it's if this is 1 piece, it just won't fit in here as 1 piece. So you have to put this in and then bolt this on. You know what I mean?
And then there was no access to the fuse box or something like that. I think I was reading online.
Oh, yeah, probably that too.
So I think this is the updated version.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, because you can't pull. Yeah, you're right. That's weird though. Like, I don't think you normally do anything in this fuse box unless you're doing some sort of like serious maintenance. But yeah, that would be annoying to be another thing to remove. So what we need to do is we need to remove these 2 bolts here and slap this in there and then tighten those bolts back down. Actually, we might use the new bolts. What do you got? We got 2 lock washers, 2 washers, so that's for the attachment of these 2 pieces. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 nuts. And they're not nearly as nice as the original ones. So I'm only going to use some of this hardware. Alright. Let's see, what size is this up here? 14? If it's 13, I gotta go find that one. It is 14, but right. Now I want to unload the suspension right now. I think so. I'm going to jack it up. Actually, right now it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let me put this back here. Unfortunately, it started raining. Out. Let me check these. I want to make sure they're threaded all the way through and not just a shoulder. Oh, they are a shoulder. All right. I'm going to use the new hardware on these 2. I think. Let me see here. Well, I'm going to on the front one maybe. I don't think it's going to matter that much on the back one. Yeah, let's replace the front one for sure. And the back one. We'll do both of them. We'll just use their kit. So the reason I'm doing that is because there's, even when this is tightened down, there's this first part doesn't actually have any threads. So the thread engagement is only this top part, and only some of those threads were being engaged. So what I'm going to do is put the reason that, I'm going to use the hardware is because it is actually better in this case, because the entire threads on these will be engaged. You'll see when I put them in. We'll see if they're the same size nut though. So this one here was sticking up so high, so proud, it only had a couple threads engaged on this. So that's not really that safe. So I decided to use the new hardware like they were saying. Sometimes they are right. Hit this one again too. Didn't move. Good. All right. Now do the second side over here. Pop this out. This is probably going to need the new nuts too then. If that's the same case over here. Get. All right. And like that. Set this down here. All right. All right. Got that part in. Oh, everything's getting wet now. May have to call the other part.
Yeah,
Might not be crawling under the car today. We'll see. All right, so when you do hardware like this, you want to do washer first, then lock washer, then nut or bolt. It's always washer, lock washer, bolt, or nut. So washer, lock washer, nut. That's how you stack it up. Learned that in the Air Force. That's how we did everything. Put that one on backwards. So the washer goes against the surface of whatever you're fastening. Lock washer goes between that and the nut or bolt. We'll get a, what size is that? Oh, that's probably the one that's missing right now. 12? Nope, not lucky. All right, I gotta go find that one. Back of my neck's so wet right now. All right, it's got to be this one right here. Yep. No, I'm gonna have to use an extension. Where'd my extension go? Here it is. Shit's not going anywhere. All right, next we have these go into, put these here. Bar. Okay, so there's the bar. Set this in gingerly. All right. Get the hardware off of here. We'll don't know how far we're gonna have to extend this yet. We're gonna put this in just to hold it for the moment. Not even gonna put the lock washer on there yet. I'm just gonna put this nut on here a few turns just so I can hold it. And this side, do the same thing. All right. Turn this out a couple turns at least. How far do we gotta go till we match up? A little bit further. Let's see. Let's turn the whole bar to unthread the other side. Another turn yet. Yeah. Another one. Try not to damage the car. It's the other end. Whoop. There. How many screws we got here? Oh, well, that's going to make a difference. Using this as a measurement device. Not scientific at all. Oh wait, let's put that all the way down. Did I put that? Yeah, that's all the way down. Yep. That's what I was afraid of. I'm gonna go out one more. And then back. Half full. Full. So close. Oh, it's going out, isn't it? I'm turning it the wrong freaking way. One more half. There we are. All right. Let me double check my sizing. I think I just... We'll get two after. No. Still no good. I think I turned this the wrong way the first time. Or one of the times. I don't know. There we go. I'm just trying to get it visually eye appealing. All right, so that's the length we want. We're not going to leave it in there right now, so we got to put everything else back in. That's why it's just temporary. But we're going to keep this size that we made it to. We don't want this to rotate much. We can help it. Okay. Now, let's get the rest of this shit in there. Yeah, that's how it is in the Pacific Northwest. It's hard to do anything, so you just kind of gotta buck up and do it, which does suck. All right. Well, it's meant to catch rain, and that's what it's doing. All right. That back in its home. It likes it right about there. All right, 14 million of these little screws, or bolts, I mean. We'll be back in business. $10mm. We will zip them in on a setting that's just made for zipping shit in. If I can find that setting without, there we go. All right. I'm just gonna start some of them by hand. The reason I'm doing this is to line shit up, so when I zip one into place, it doesn't just, oh, that's moving, that's why. It's because that's a separate piece. What I want is everything to be lined up before I start cinching anything down. So it just makes it easier, guys. Just planning ahead. It takes a little bit more, but we'll get it. Slamming bolts in, what happens is this thing will warp a little bit as you start getting other bolts that aren't quite lined up, and they start pinching down, and shit goes wonky quick. I mean, a lot of people do it that way, but a lot of people break shit. So that's why I do things certain ways. Did I get all of them? Right there, here's one. Or was it, yes, this one. That was the mount for the, or no, here it is. This is what's going on here. This one's actually for this. Okay. Top support. Any questions in the comments or anything?
Nope.
All right.
Sean says it's a vroom vroom.
Yep, yep. Vroom, vroom. That's for sure. All right, here we go.
Run says turn the wrench.
That's right, getting her done. I'll put that, pop it on 1, actually. Doesn't have to be much for these ones, guys. Oh, I didn't get that one in the back first, did I? Can I get on it? Well, I came with an extension, I think. I better try that right now. Go get an extension and try to get that before I go any further. Yeah, I can get that. There we go. All right. Way right across. I need to get in right here. That's the wrong way. There we go. And again. All right. So all them. And then the top tray. Oh, the wipers. Wiper mechanism. Okay, again, there's this thing here that's just got to go in the back, and it's got to go in this little home back there. Slide in there and align this stuff. 4 bolts, 10 mil. They're all 10 mil. In there. Put them in by hand because I don't want them to get all jacked up. I'm going to get aligned. Everything get aligned first before I cinch it down. That one's not falling in its hole. Where's your home? Go home. There you go. All right. This one feels funky. Something's not right with it. There, it just wasn't aligned. All right. I'm not going to town on these because they don't have to be. They're on rubber isolators. You want that rubber to isolate. You don't want it crushed down. Now, there's proper torque values for these, I'm sure. But who has time to look that shit up? I know what I'm looking for. And so that's what I do. Let's see. It goes.
Mark asked, what are you trying to fix?
So much rain just running off of it every direction. All right. Squeeze this back in here. It's that bend and pull ever so slightly. And then you want to get this to fit along the bottom edge of the windshield. Push it up. Not all the way. Just gotta go just a little ways. Then I'll start popping into these little clips. Once it gets down far enough. There we go. That's in place. We got 2 little clips that go in here, one here. One little guy over here. Like that. Okay. Got 2 more pieces here. I've got this goes starting over here. There's a little hook that goes in. Just press down as you go along. Each one of those holes, and then here, put this in here. Those clips, and this comes down across there. And then what you do is you stretch it just a little bit to get it on that clip. And then wiper blades. We got passenger side right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe these were 14 mil maybe. So these ones go here. And you just push it into place here, right where you need it. This is kind of a weird one. It can be kind of aligned wherever. You know, line it like that. And then 14 mil. So this one. Now guys, these don't have to be like freaking run down so hard. You gotta make sure they're not flat. Like, I mean, that they're not like cockeyed on this post, but you don't have to run them down like crazy. Some people do. I'm looking for the other blade. That's right here. Some people just over torque the shit out of everything, and that's how you break shit. You do want to get it good and tight though, for sure. Oh wait, and it did not align this one. So this one's got splines on it. Hold off again. There's splines on here that you're getting this piece lined up with. And so when you put it on, you have to fight this spring the whole time. When you put it on, you want it to align pretty much where you want it. And then you press it down and then get that bolt on there. And then tighten the bolt down. Can I get in there? Not really. I need to get a different tool. 14 mil. Let me get right down here. It's honestly a lot safer to do it by hand because you won't over torque stuff as easily. That feels good. All right, it feels good. But if you're used to using tools, you can kind of figure stuff out without needing a torque wrench, you know, as much. All right, so we got that. Now we got to put the bar in. Try not to let it twist our Orientation again. We don't want to lose the orientation. Oh shit! That's exactly what I was hoping wouldn't happen, but you know, that's how it works. Just trying to be super careful. All right. Where did that go? I'm gonna have to take the bumper off. Oh shit. Did it pop out? Oh boy, guys. All right. Well.
Hard part is not losing bolts.
Yeah, bolts and hardware.
Worst nightmare, not just that.
Oh, interesting. I wonder if it said anything about trimming this piece off. Or maybe it just goes like this. I bet it goes like this. Oh, you know what we forgot? Shit. You know what we forgot? Yeah, it goes like this. We forgot something. The cord to the wipers, so we gotta take that off again. I know, right? All right. Well, anyway. Huh?
Try not to lose more.
Right? That one and that nut. How many? 126. Want to know how to pimp a Prius? All right. Well, we'll put that in there. I gotta dig for this bolt. Flashlight. Is it magnetic? That's the other part. If it's magnetic, God. If I lost a bolt in the missile silo, it was my ass, dude. So it was like my worst fear. And now it's like I don't care because it's like not the end of the world, but it does suck. I heard it bounce off this tank. I probably got a spare bolt. I'm just telling you right now, I probably have a spare bolt. And then we can look for it later too. Shh. That's really unfortunate. How? That was just dumb. All right, let me see. I'm gonna have to get under the car and look real quick. Grab my cardboard. Let's double check. That hardware is steel. I'm pretty damn sure it's actually, yeah, it's magnetic steel. All right, I get under here. Oh. It's laying on your under tray, I bet.
I think I heard it go in there.
It's like laying in this under tray, I bet. 1, 2, 3 fasteners. My battery's dead on this. I gotta get a new one. All right. These down here. that sticker doesn't get messed up. I'm going to take this in there. All right. Oh, come on. Come on out of there. Don't break. Come on out of there. Come out of there. Cheap. All right. Oh, there's another one. Come on. This- Oh, you bugger. Come here. Oh, that's not it. It's a rock. Oh, boy. I'm just laying in water. It just disappeared, dude. All right. Gone. I don't know. Wait, what is this?
Is that it?
This is it. It just fell out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, crisis averted. Let's put it back together. Oh, good. Oh, good. Now, how did I get this down again? Tuck up behind there. You're supposed to tuck under there. I think. Yes. Oh, come on. There you go. Where does this one come from? Fuck. All right. Oh, from there. There it is. I'm getting kind of wet. Are you getting wet over there? Oh, okay. It's going in my ear. It's going right in my ear hole. Ah. All right. All right, we got that part. We can put it together now. All right. Oh yeah, we gotta do that yet. All right. 14 is right here. You know, working on cars teaches you stuff like humility. It also teaches you to slow down and make sure you have everything together before you just slap everything back together, but I don't learn those lessons. I've done this twice now. We've done this before. We've been here. Been on this road, I remember. Push down and pull up on the back. Slap that together. All right. Pull this thing back out. Again, as carefully as possible. So we don't just tear it all up. I was like, why didn't I get the zip ties? And it's because the zip ties were holding the cord in place. And, oh, all right then. Right here. Instantly lost. I'll take this, put it with the bar here too, before it's lost again. All right. Then, yeah, these are clips, but this is all Oh shit. Oh, we'll have to fix that. Like that. Actually, we don't have to take all that off. We can just unclip right here. We got what, this one here? This one. There we go. All right. Some of these will get stuck again. There we go. Gotta bend this again. Set it right here. This is the wire we forgot to install. Now you see why it's important to do it, because you can't run your wipers without this. So plug that in. Water off there. Like that. Push this one back into place. And then I gotta get some zip ties real quick. Zip ties. Where the fuck did I put those? Right here. Okay. These are UV protected zip ties. They're black. They're high quality. Doesn't have to be anything special, honestly, because it's underneath this, but you know, if you want to keep it safer from like heat and stuff, you might want to get some high quality zip ties. That's what I run. I always choose the military grade zip ties, mil spec, because I know those are going to be good enough. All right. Now that's done, we can toss this back in. Final time. Bend it that little bit, get it in there. Line it with the bottom of the windshield. If you can. There we go. And then get down in these little clips. All right. This goes back in here. Clip, 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 pull and stretch on there. Got these ones. This one push back in. We got everything this time, right? Oh, yeah, we got the blades left, and then that's it. All right. I didn't align it right. Pop it back up. Get this aligned more like that. There we go. $14 mil. right. And then there's one more thing. There's that cap, that cover that goes on the blade. Where did I put that? Well, we'll find it in a second. Let's put this in here. And this time, let's not drop the hardware. No butter. I'm gonna take this lock washer over here, put it on here, and the nut. Okay. Pretty sure the way this is designed is doing this, unless I'm wrong, which is possible. It seems so tight like that. Mine ran like this. I'm wondering if like maybe some people cut this out. I didn't see anything in the instructions talking about this. Let's see, can I get it in there like that? I think so. Wait, I'm turning it the wrong way. Like that. Angle's just off. So that makes me believe that it's supposed to be like this. So you're supposed to cut that out maybe. Hold on one second. Let me look at the instructions and double check. It may say you need to trim something. Well, it's what it says in the instructions is make sure there's no interference and you're good. So what I'm going to say is I think that this is going to vibrate on here. That's what I'm afraid of. Can't go under. Can we go behind? Like that's not going to work with the angle. See, I don't see how, unless people are like forcing it under this. There's got to be some sort of like trick people are doing. I think if I force it. Oh, let's loosen these bolts and see if that'll help us. What was it, 14 mil? 13, 14. These ones was 13. See if this will help. This might give us what we're looking for. Please don't drop these. Thank you. It might be easier to do this if we do it like this. God damn, there's really no room. The front part of the tray. See, if you want it like this, it's literally just slamming into the front part of the tray. We could cut the front part of the tray out. Because it's just a top lip that holds these two together. It is a little bit structural, but all right, here's what I'm going to say. Let's revisit this part at another time. So I kind of want to see if anyone else has come up with a neat way to do it without cutting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think I need to do a little bit more research because this is not fitting the way I want it. And sometimes that's the way it happens. But we got the brackets in there. That was the hard part. Well, the hardest, the most work. Okay. So mostly success. Almost success, I would say. I'm not cold, but I'm wet. Very.
Grab these.
Oh, thank you. Yep. Let's put those in the box with it right there and this piece. And oh, there it is. Yep, that's what I was looking for. Just goes right on here. Boop. All right. Now look for tools that we left behind. Anything? Doesn't look like it. All right. I would check those wipers and make sure they're gonna work and set right back where they were. I think we're gonna wrap it up for now. Guys, I think we're gonna wrap it up right now. It's been a little bit of a struggle, not too bad. It's just, you know how it goes. So anyway, we're gonna do some research and see what we need to do with that strut tower bar. We're gonna do the sway bar another time because it started raining and it's soaking wet out here, guys. I am soaked. So we're gonna do that part a little bit later. All I gotta do is clean up and then we'll go inside. I gotta take a shower or something, and then probably do something else a little bit later. So thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate you. If you guys are not yet part of the Discord, see the description. You can add me, a Monkey Business on Discord, mnky_business. Add me as a friend. I'll add you to the Discord group. And then like half the conversations going on over on Discord. So you're missing out if you're not there. So hopefully you guys can get there. If you want to help support me on with what I do around here, hit up my Cash App. That's in the description. And if you want to send something to me in snail mail, like you want to send me, I don't know, whatever. Some people want to send me their art, you know, so you can send that to the P.O. box in the description. All right. Peace out. We'll catch you again soon. Have a good rest of your day.